Here we go. Bobby Klintman, the 6'10", 225-pounder, playing in the Australian League, the NBL, National Basketball League, I believe it is. Let's go. It's probably not the Australian League. Probably just called the NBL. I'm not as familiar with all the leagues outside of the United States, but I do know it's the NBL. Let's talk a little Bobby Klintman. So he is, like I said, 6'10", 225 pounds, and we are going to break down his film today. There's a lot of raw tools to his game, shall we say, but I'll get into it in more detail. Big shout out to all of our subscribers, like that Trey Alexander fan. Thank you for subscribing, really appreciate you. And all of our subscribers, we're up to over 329, rapidly moving towards the draft. Let me know again what you think in the comments down below about our content, as well as Bobby Klintman. And let's get right into the tape. Here we have Bobby Klintman, the 6'10", 225-pound forward slash power forward slash small forward. Let's watch him box out here. This is a much smaller player, but what I want to point out is he is giving a good effort. Boxed him out, went and got the rebound. Things you love to see. So what I want to point out right here is Bobby Klintman running the floor at 6'10", 225, fluid athlete. I do want to point out that was a really horrible pass. So that's not on Bobby Klintman, that's on his teammate. He threw a really terrible pass. And then he picked up a stupid foul. I want you to watch Bobby Klintman right here on defense, and what jumps out to me is how fluid and quick he is. Watch his feet. Look how fast he keeps in front, and look at the speed on the closeout. He's got some top-tier athletic traits. Here we get to see Bobby using that big, long frame, hits the outlet, takes the contact, finishes through contact, gets the hoop in the arm. All right, let's take a look at Bobby Klintman here. He's going to get the pass. He's going to square up. Let's take a look at that beef action going on here. Squares it up. Beautiful shot. Great arc, great follow through, great backspin on the ball. Beautiful. So something I noticed defensively on the perimeter for Bobby Klintman, for some reason he gets really handsy. Watch this initial move. The initial move, instead of moving his feet, he jabs the defender, the offensive player, to try to stay in front of him, and then he grabs the offensive player by the back of the jersey, and he just kind of pulls him, and that's where the ref calls the foul there. He needs to move his feet. He's athletic and fluid enough to move his feet. He needs to not be so handsy. Here we have Klintman trailing, and he's going to make a ready available target. But something really weird stands out to me. He doesn't get a lot of lift. He's just really lanky and he's really fast. But for some reason, he doesn't always get a lot of burst and lift, even though he's a good athlete. This time, Bobby doesn't box out, but he's such a long athlete that he gets the rebound anyway, just up and over his teammate. Watch him bring the ball up the floor. Like I said, he's just a fluid athlete. He can just move. 6'10", 225. I'll say this, Bobby Klintman picks up some stupid fouls sometimes. Watch him hook the arm of this guy that's going to clearly go over his back, but he hooks him anyway. Needs to just box out, get lower in his stance instead of hooking the guy. I understand you're getting elbowed, but you just can't do that. You keep hearing me use the words a lot that Bobby Klintman is just a fluid athlete at 6'10", 225. Here's a great example of that. Just goes off the catch. Beautiful dump off. Teammate just can't do anything with it. There's just a lot of raw things to like about Bobby. I mean, he's really inexperienced. He's going to overhandle here, but just understand that he's 225 making these movements. So that's a turnover. It's overhandling. You need to make one move and go. But he has the fluidity to do it. And then he can get a rebound and he can bust out dribble and get you into your set. Bobby Klintman does commit a lot of stupid fouls. He missed a lot of time in the first half because of fouls like this. Just commits dumb fouls all the time. Here we have Bobby Klintman, and this is just an example of his spatial awareness and decision making just aren't very good. I mean, that move took him nowhere. Andy picked his dribble up. It ended up working out, but he just isn't polished in any way. He doesn't really have any real moves. All of his points are either threes or just cutting or hanging around the basket. That's about it. Now, this possession in a nutshell shows you what Bobby Klintman can bring right away and immediate to an NBA club next year. And that's going to be, watch the switchability. Look at him use that wingspan. I mean, he's just all over the place on this possession and then finishes it with a strong rebound. This time, Bobby gets matched up with the much bigger center from the other team. And he, again, his awareness just isn't there. You just watch on the pump fake, he bites on the pump fake. The whole left side of the rim is now available, and he just gets piped on. Now, this team, led by the former NBA player Matthew Dellavedova, they are clearly targeting Bobby Klintman on the low block. It's the second time in crunch time they went right at him defensively. Here's Bobby closing out at the end of the game. They try to go back at him on the block again. This time he stays down on the pump fake, and it's a good contest. And that is it for me today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below of Bobby Klintman, 6'10", 225 pounds. What do we like about him? I mean, he is a fluid 6'10" athlete. He can move those puppies and move his feet. He's actually really fast in a straight line, but his basketball IQ is very low right now. He's still learning a lot about the game. He has a very nice outside shot. His spatial awareness needs work. He's in the wrong spots at the wrong time a lot. He can finish around the basket using that big body. He's not overly explosive at the rim, but that is it for me today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care. See you next time.